Hey, what's up guys? My name's Zach Ross from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm out here at Victor Ash Park today to do my In the Bag. Me and my buddy Alex Burke are actually starting a YouTube channel called Sharpshooters Disc Golf. I want y'all to check it out. We're both registered nurses who just love to play disc golf. So let's get into the good stuff. So first, my bag, it's a Grip AX3. Best bag I've ever used. I've carried a Dynamic Disc Trooper and I've carried an Innova Superhero. But this just holds all the discs I need. Holds the weight on my shoulders. My back never hurts after a round. Next, I carry a well sack. I have a Zach Melton Tennessee color well sack. Shout out to Zach Melton, great guy, great player. Next, let's get to the putters. So I carry two JK Pro AVR X's, max weight for my putting putters. They just feel so good in the hand, real tacky, good grip. And they just like to find chains. Next, if I got a really long jump putt, maybe about 60, 70 feet, I'll pull out this old D-Line P3X Super Beat In, one of my old putting putters before I switched. It just has so much glide and still the consistent fade of the overstable putter. Next, I carry a couple more putters to throw. I'll start most understable. My most understable is this Hand-Eye Moonshine Lucid Judge. I can throw it dead straight, flat and hard. It goes flat with a slight right turn, or I could kind of baby it a little bit, throw it on a little turnover, and it flexes, just goes dead straight. Next, I got this Lucid X Chameleon Judge. It's just my stable putter. It goes dead straight through the woods. I could carve lines with it, just a little more overstable than that Hand-Eye one. For my not my most overstable putter, but I like this. It's a classic slammer. I mainly throw it sidearm. This specific classic one, it's a little beat in. So when I put the torque of my sidearm on it, it flips up the flat, goes dead straight, and just dumps right, really hard at the end, and it likes to settle where it's that grippy plastic. Next, I got this beautiful, beautiful Fusion Slammer. I think I got it off sunkingsdisc.com. It is max weight 175. This one, I throw it more backhand. It just has that good grip in the hand. I could throw it with a nice, reliable finish. Probably throw it about 200 feet. And then this one, most versatile slammer I have in my bag. Thank you, Shane Knight, for dyeing it, and thank you, Alex Burke, for the disc. It's just a plain Lucid Slammer. I love it for my power sidearms. I can maybe get it 200, 250 feet on a sidearm. And where it's the Lucid plastic, I could even throw this one for a little bit of skip shots backhand. So next we'll move on to the mid-ranges. Keep it real simple. I carry a DX Rock X3. It is the most overstable mid-range I've ever thrown, other than a Justice. But this one, I love it backhand. The DX plastic feels great in the summer. I could even throw it on some sidearms. I'm waiting to beat this thing up. I see James Conrad throw it all the time through the woods. It's just a great disc. Next, it's my One Heart Glow Rock 3. I can throw it hard straight, and it has a reliable hyzer finish. Like it through the woods, like it up to about 300 feet. Next, this is a new disc to my bag, but my first throw with it, I loved it. First throw, hit chains. It is a Star Wombat 3. If you don't know, I think it's Garrett Gerthy who throws these. It is beautiful. I could throw it on a hyzer, it flips up the flat in a slow right turn, or I could throw it flat and almost get the same right turn I do with some of my sidearms. Next, we'll move to my Fairway Drivers. I don't throw these very often. They're really just a utility shot for me. We'll start with this Star Invictus. It's kind of a hybrid between a distance driver and a fairway driver. It's a 10-speed. But it is an overstable disc. I only throw this one backhand. It's a little too domey for my forehand, but this thing is super reliable in the wind for backhand hyzers and a headwind. Next, I got this factory second Champion Firebird. It's also a new disc to my bag, but I absolutely love it already. It's so reliable for sidearms, and I throw it for skip shots around the corner. It gets a huge flare, but it's not like a little dunk flare. It hits, flares up, and almost flattens out and glides. I've never seen anything like it. It's just beautiful. Next, thank you, Alex Burke, for this Champion PD. This thing I've been throwing it maybe 2 days and it's already in the bag. I could throw thumbers, I could throw flex forehands. This thing just does anything I want it to and always finishes right. Now, one of the staples in my bag, I carry 3 star wraiths. This first orange one, it's a pinned star wraith. It is super beat in. So I could release it on a hyzer, flips up the flat, has a lot of turn, but it still comes back at the end. This is my main woods driver. Next, another pinned 167 star wraith. Thank you, Shane Knight, for the die. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry, Alex, you can't have it. This is an absolute bomber. It's probably the most overstable one I have, but if I throw it flat, it has a nice turn. I could probably get this thing every bit of 450, 500 feet. Next, the one that's kind of in between those two is my red star wraith 172. This one, it's probably my main go-to distance with no wind because I could just get that reliable full flight out of it. Next, I carry 1 Champion Excalibur, mainly just forehands. I don't throw this backhand ever. I don't have the strongest forehand, so I don't throw it much, but this thing goes far when I need it. And finally, I got 2 destroyers. 1 Champion Color Glow, really overstable. This one I throw for big hyzers, probably up to 375 feet. Super reliable in a headwind. And lastly, this beautiful Steve Brinster Destroyer. I throw this thing mainly on flex lines. It's so overstable. I'll release it on an ante like this, and as soon as it comes out of the hand, it's fighting back. It's absolutely beautiful. But other than that, it has 2 drink pockets. I drink a lot in the rounds. That's all I got in my bag. Thanks for watching.